The goal when I'm meeting with somebody is obviously to help them with their debts, but the real purpose of it is to help them find a way to actually get something out of their money and start to move ahead in their lives. For example, for me, travel is really important. I love to travel with my family. I have become what I say I'm the king of finding a way to travel for cheap. The way it helps me help my clients is understanding or trying to understand the way to be very careful when you're making choices about money outside of the things that are necessities in your life. I find it easy to sit down and help people with their money because I've been through the debt problem myself. I know what it feels like. So when I was first starting out, as a younger person, I struggled with money a little bit on my own. I think what really led me to this line of work was having to learn a lot about how to manage my own money, not understanding it well enough to just naturally be able to do it, but to have to make mistakes, to have to try again, to have to learn a lot about what managing money meant. So I spent some time in some jobs that were based on the education that I had, but not of particular interest to me, and found out that there was such a thing as credit counseling. So I spent a little while getting to know the person who ran the local credit counseling agency, talked to him a lot about how that worked and became very interested in taking that on as a career. I spent about 6 years as a credit counselor taking a lot of the things that I had learned about managing my own money and helping other people understand about managing their money. But if you're dealing with an amount of debt that can't be paid back, then something else has to be done. So what I was doing that I found was referring my clients to see various trustees so that they could get help with actually dealing with the debt and not just budgeting the money. And I started to realize that if I was going to be sending my clients to see someone else, then maybe I should be the someone else. What is wonderful about this is that I've been able to stay here in the London St. Thomas area where I've lived since almost birth and help people that are actually in the community that I grew up in and that I live in now. When you meet with me and when we're working on your solution, when we're finding that solution and when we're implementing that solution, I want you to feel like you're lifting off, like you're moving forward, like you're traveling, like I like to travel, to a better version of your life. I am Joel Sandwith, and I am a licensed insolvency trustee.